Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Hello. Oh my god, why the heck? Where's my Ninja Turtle skin? Hello? I must be like offline or something, or Mojang thinks I'm offline. What the fuck, bro? I can't believe this shit. Alright. What do we want to do today? I don't think I want to play Stone. I don't think I want to play Stone, is what I've kind of decided here. What's up, Latte? Welcome on in. I just made a quesadilla. It was good. I cooked it a little too long because honestly I fucked off and walked away for a little bit, but it was still good. It was fine. It was fine. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I have it in me to play Stone today. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. All I know... maybe we should finish that. Do you think we have the glass required to finish that right now? I mean, there's still a bunch of chests in here, which is a problem, a little bit. Because, like, all of those chests still have stone, so we'd still have to come in there, which is not great. What to do today? What to do? That's the real question, huh? Okay. I don't know. I really want to seal it off in glass, but I also don't know if that's something we should be doing. What other things can we do? I know what I want to do today. We're gonna work on the Guardian farm today. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work on the Guardian farm. Yeah, that is exactly what I want to do, and it won't be too bad. We won't work on it for that long, but I do want to work on it just in case. Greetings. Hello. What's going on? How are ya? How are ya? We are going really good. I am also very good, if not a little bit tired. I'm still tired. I'm just fucking tired, man. All the time. But I've finally found what my problem was as to, like, why I've been so fucking tired lately. And it turns out that I'm not used to having a smoke detector in my room. Smoke detectors, as it turns out, which I did not know this, let out a flashing light every 3 to 5 minutes, which no one told me this. You know, I never had one in there before. I didn't realize this. So I was like waking up in like fucking cold sweats and shit every night for like weeks now. And the other day I finally like was staring there. I didn't have any lights on or anything, and just kind of like staring. And I saw this accursed green flash going off. And I like looked at it and I was like, what the fuck is that, dude? And now I have MacGyvered a solution onto it, in which I took my electrical black tape and I have securely covered every possible inch that could emit a light source and disturb me with its flashing. Ooh, a 10 fucking streak. Oh my god. And so last night was the first time I had it, and I swear to God, last night was the first time I have genuinely felt like I have slept in weeks. And I still didn't sleep great because I was stayed up watching a movie and shit, but I actually felt like I slept, which was great. So tonight, providing I don't stay up too late and, you know, do movie things or watch YouTube things or whatever, providing I don't do that, tonight I'm hoping to get a very, very good sleep. I hope that it works in that regard, and we'll find out, I guess, but I'm hoping that it will just work like that. Like, now that I have fixed the light issue, it will just work like that, and I will just be able to sleep. If not, fret not, because I already have a backup plan in place, and I ordered new blackout curtains. New blackout curtains. And these are dark as fuck. I haven't installed them yet, but they are dark as fuck. So if this fails, we're going to try that and see if that helps us at all as well. I've even disabled the light that's coming from my TV. Like the, you know, when it's turned off, there's still like a red light that's showing or whatever. I have disabled that. I have went full on, there will be no light at this moment because of my recent outrage from the flashing lights. I don't want any lights now. No lights at all. Complete and total darkness. My own... God, what is Superman's place called? Something of Solitude. Cave of Solitude? The hell is his base called? I can't think of it. Something of Solitude. I will have my own whatever he has. If that plan also fails, I don't have a backup for that though, however. So we're just going to hope that that plan actually works, or the first plan actually works, and you know, then we'll go about our merry way and just hope for the best. A cute eye mask. Ooh, I don't know that I could sleep with an eye mask on, honestly, because I feel like the likelihood that I would actually get up for work is literally like 0. I feel like I would be so like in a sleep deprivation chamber that I don't think I'd get up. I think I would just be like, yeah, I could do that. I could. But no. Yeah, I think that'd be very bad. Need to get one of those fancy alarm clocks that you have it, and you physically have to stand up on it and like exert all of your weight on it and jump up and down on it to turn it off or whatever. Well, I'd need one of those. 100 years, yeah. If I was a fairy tale princess, I think I'd want to be Rapunzel. I've never really had long hair, and that sounds, I don't know, sounds like fun. Sounds fun. Also, ignore the human hand that keeps showing every time that I come to the surface, because for whatever reason, Minecraft is saying that I am offline right this second, even though I am pretty sure that you would not be able to communicate with me if I was offline. So, you know, I don't think that's how that works. I don't think so. All right. We gotta go into the belly of the beast here, which I don't want to do, but maybe we put it, yeah. Ugh, I hate it. Where's my Ninja Turtle skin? Where's my super suit? Yeah, I really want to start using a bunch of these blocks, though, so that is why we are in the process here of drainificating it. I think it'll be very, very good once we're done, obviously. And I don't even really need it for the experience. We have an Enderman farm, but I do want all the blocks that come from it, because they're really nice blocks, okay? And I like really nice blocks. And if I can't have really nice blocks, well, then we have a problem in it of itself. And we don't do that. Also, did I put music on? I did. I was like, why can't I hear anything? Very weird. He likes nice blocks and he cannot lie. You're damn straight. I do indeed like nice blocks, and I think all three of the blocks that this can generate, not including stairs and or slabs, are all really good blocks. Like, I like this one, and I like the dark prismarine. They're all great blocks. Can you stop, sir? Sir. This is the one thing I really hate about this. You can make a machine that does this for you, but I forgot how to do it, and I won't be doing that as a result. It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, you need to, like, calm your fucking tits over there. Calm your spiky tits, alright? Why are your tits so spiky, bud? Damn spiky tits. Can you imagine having that nickname in like, high school or something? That shit would stick forever. You would never, ever, ever be able to get rid of that nickname if that's the one that you got. If you were, like, in a girl's locker room or whatever, and, like, gym class or whatever the fuck, and someone called you spiky tits, there's 0% chance you would ever live that down. Like, it would haunt you for your high school reunion, like the 5-year, the 10-year, the 25-year. You'd be, like, you know, on your deathbed, and then there'd still be like, oh, yeah, old spiky tits. Like, you just would not get rid of it. I think that, and it's also the equivalent as, like, if you fucked a McChicken. I know, two drastically different points of view here. But both are applicable. If you fucked a McChicken, you also would be hearing that for the rest of your life, I'm sure. There's no way, like, you could cure cancer, and it wouldn't matter, because they'd be like, dude, you fucked a McChicken. Like, that's fucked up, man. And now they have the hot and spicy McChicken. What if you fucked a hot and spicy McChicken? That's awful. It would be crazy. I don't know how we came to this point, but it is absolutely true. But it is true, to be fair. It is absolutely true, and Spiky Tits and the McChicken fucker would never live that shit down. As long as they lived. It'd be crazy. We did not come to this point. No. You guys are included in whatever point I am randomly making. That's how this goes. That's just how it goes. Even if I got to the point all on my own, you are included. Why do you sound like the voice of experience? Are you suggesting that I have fucked the McChicken? because I have not. That is definitely a food that I would not go and sleep with. I'm not going to say I haven't tried some weird shit, but I have not tried that. We've been tainted by association. I'm suggesting you were called spiky tits. I mean, no, I have never been called spiky tits, but I could imagine how it would feel to be called spiky tits, you know? Kids are brutal. Kids are ruthless. They are savage. And I guarantee you it was spiky nips. Yes, I love it. Spiky nips, why are you poking me? Spiky nips. I don't got another line, honestly. That's all I got. In case you were wondering, yes, it was in fact sung in the tune of Stinky Cat or Smelly Cat from Friends. In case you were wondering. Oh, we are just about out of the sand already. That's not great. Yeah, I don't have a second line for that though. Unfortunately, it would have been really good if I did though. But I'm still giving myself a 4 for effort. It's that one time you're brushing, you unexpectedly poking nip on the jock's elbow in the cafeteria. That's all it took. Yes. Some would call it a brush with destiny. Me and my spiky nips, I called it a pointed disaster. Yes, absolutely. That would be so fucked. And you know that, like, the jock would also try to get confirmation of the spiky nip, you know? Cactus nips is what they call you behind your back. The only girlfriend you'd be able to get would be like a cat. You got to use like a cat post there to declaw your nips. Oh, yes. I'm going straight to hell. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Straight to hell. What if, like, Spiky Nips, like, popped a balloon or something? Like, she's just standing next to, like, a family at Disney World, and she gets too close to the balloon, and her spiky nip pops the balloon of the child. Oh, that's wonderful. What? Wake up. I am waking. I am up. I don't need to wake up. I am up. What do you have against spiky nips? I wonder if that could be like a superpower as well. You ain't talking straight. No, I'm talking straight. I'm spitting bars over here, man. I'm fucking spitting bars, all right? I'm speaking the truth. Would you guys like to know something that kind of is of the same level of relevance as the current conversation? But it is something that I wrote, and I wrote it under the influence of alcohol. And it's both like fucked up and also really, really good somehow. And I never finished it because I never got enough, like, drunk enough again to like want to finish it. But would you like to know? You guys are gonna be like, what the actual fuck am I here for? Like, what is happening? But I think that's okay. Sometimes it's okay to be a little mad, in the words of the Hat Man, the Mad Hatter. That's his name. That's his name. If you say no, I shall not tell you, but just know also, in knowing, you will never unknow this fact. You will never unknow it. It will be trapped in the cosms of your brainwaves forever. And every time you think of spiky nips, it's going to come pouring back to you. Like a blood vessel that popped. Oh, yes. I'm going to take that as a no. We do not want to know the dark horrors that envelop my brain today. All right, that's fair. Understandable. Understandable. Either way, I hope everyone is having a good... I lost track of what day it is. Saturday, I guess? Good Saturday. I got home from work. I took another fucking nap. I went and got some Indian food after work. It was really, really good. Well, Americanized Indian food, but still very, very good. Cannot complain about Indian food no matter what. Or maybe it's British food. I don't know. It's tikka masala. Chicken tikka masala. I think that is British, right? Or a bastardization of Indian cuisine, as I would like to call it, but very, very delicious either way. I don't think it's actually Indian, though. Like, I don't think that is really eaten in India. I would venture to say that it is more popular here in the US or in the UK than it is over there. I don't know for sure, but I would guess that it is correct. Oh, God, it's freaking me out. I went to a curry house with an actual Indian, and she was so confused about what to order. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. They have one of my all-time favorite foods, though. It's called chicken biryani, and it is so fucking good. You were having a great day before listening to me talk about spiky tits. I mean, just be glad I didn't tell you about the other thing then. Shit. You would really not be having a good day. Or did you mean to say, now I'm having a wonderful day, now that I've found the identity of the one, the only, spiky tits, spiky nips. I have one more thing to add to this, though, before I drop it. You know, they have, like, pepperoni nips, there's, like, Hershey Kiss nips, there's, like, sausage nips, because there's, like, a bunch of different foods, for whatever reason, that people use to define nipples for whatever reason, and I never really understood why, but I guess that would make the addition of, you know, you'd have like sea urchin nipples or something, like spiky, spiny nips. It'd be very weird. Very interesting. Please go back to pre-honey. I am a weird person. You should know this by now. You have been hanging around for like 3 full months now. You should know at some point that I am a fucking weird person. I am a fucking weirdo. Not always, but some days my weirdometer is set to 4,000. And that's just something you have to take. Anyway, I really like the coconut milk, the saffron coconut milk that comes with biryani. Ugh, that shit's so good. That shit's so good. But I still don't even know if that's authentic Indian, you know? Like, is that authentic Indian, or is that another bastardization of something that we have created? I have no idea. Like, I couldn't tell you if that's actually authentic Indian food or if it's just generic slop. You know? Couldn't tell you. Dun, dun, dun. One day, when I don't have to work the next day, I think we're going to do a Viking After Dark. It's been a long time since I've done a Viking... God, can I fucking speak today? A Viking After Dark. Yes. That's when all bets are off, no holds bar. I can do and say whatever the hell I want. And it's gonna get weird. It's gonna get saucy. And I'm sure there will be many a remix to go with it. Because, you know, why not? Why not? Need to get that made too. Like a little diagram for that. Like a little Viking After Dark. Viewer discretion is advised. Any audiences who have any kind of willpower, sanity, or anything left, please turn off the video now. Because what's about to come is going to unhinge you for the rest of your fucking life. Strap your assholes in. Prepare. I don't know where I was going with that. I don't have anywhere else to go on there. Either or. Trying to work on this today, though, in hopes that we can maybe get the sand outlined, I guess. If we can do that, the dish originated in India, was later remixed by the Mughal. Interesting. Remix? Now, baby girl, there ain't nothing more I can say. You know you want it more than anything. If I stay away and just let you leave, you'll be stuck in my head like a melody. I know you want it, but I'm hesitating. Why? You must be crazy. I ain't got a man, you got a lady. I think that's one of the best remixes that's ever been made, by the way. That is Love in This Club remix, and I think the remix is even better than the fucking original, to be honest. Like, I genuinely think that the remix just outdoes the real. Just literally does it to pieces. It undoes it, even. Like, I think that remix is so good that you should honestly get rid of the original because it's fucking fire. It's so good. Original, fucking trash. Fucking trash. Oh, yeah. We did say remix, though. We remixed the fuck out of it. Remix. Damn, I wish I would have thought of that before now. Because I would have definitely had the dude who made the remix put that at the start. Be like, remix! Damn. Didn't think about that. That is a missed opportunity, honestly. Freaking missed opportunity. Good news is, once we finish the sand part of this, the draining is actually not that bad, right? But I like to do these big-ass sections first, and then... Oh, I know you're saving your points. I don't expect you to spend points ever. You are like a point gremlin. I have given up on trying to get you to spend points. There is no point in trying. You are very, very stubborn. Very, very stubborn. You will not budge. You are like Boulder. You say, these are my points. You never will get them back. Never, I say. We gotta be running out of sand, I imagine. Pry them out of my cold, dead body. Yep, I know. We just have to wait patiently for you to get 100,000. But the issue is, after you get 100,000, then we have to wait for you to get 32,000. So, like, it's a kind of a catch-22. Because even if you get the 100K, when you get the 100K, well, then we got to just wait for 32,000. And then we got to wait for 25,000. And then we got to wait for whatever it is, fucking 20,000 or, you know, whatever. I have no idea, but... So, really... Well, Secret could get the there's 0% chance that Secret gets the 32,000 one because of her need for armadillos. And parrots. There is 0% chance that she will be saving for the 32,000 one. 0% chance. Her love and affinity for armadillos is unaffected by the wavering standards of the hierarchy on the points redemption board. She will have an army of armadillos that will waylay to the lands and envelop the tension all around. I really need more rockets. I keep losing my rockets, by the way, which no one keeps telling me where they are, and then I can't find them. And then I randomly find them later. It's a problem. It's a problem. If we don't move, perfect. Yeah, but you have to know this, right? You have to know that she will not be spending her points on the 32,000 one. She will instead get 17 more armadillos for that same price. Like that's just how it goes. Armadillos or parrots. Or maybe she decides to get to the other panda at some point. She may decide to get the other panda. I would not be surprised if that one was in the cards, you know? Really anything having to do with cute and fluffy animals. That'll do it. That will do it. Still don't like how I'm like this weird ass version of Steve. I'm not even fucking Steve. Whose skin is this? Okay, we still have so much more of this temple to go here. So much more. And the middle bit obviously is gonna take a hot second. We should probably like seal that up with an actual block so that we don't have to do the whole undercarriage there. I think that would be a smart decision. A very, very smart decision. Bum, bum, bum. Also, for the heads up, next Thursday is Thanksgiving, and I have a very fucked up schedule for Thanksgiving, so we'll probably be doing a very, very early stream. Very, very early. Like, latte for you, I think it would be close to like 6 or 7 p.m. For me, it'll be like 8 o'clock in the morning. 7 o'clock in the morning. Be very, very early. Yeah, I know. I know. How has this happened? Because that one day I have to work overnight instead of my normal shift. So I have to get ready for work at like 11 p.m. to be there by like 11:30. So we'll definitely have to do that. Because I am not going to let that break my streak. And currently, I'm looking towards the horizon, and I'm looking at 100 days. I think 100 days is a nice round number that I would like to obtain. So I'm not going to say that I will stop after 100 days. But I do want to go for 100 days, I think. And then once we get to 100, we'll either revise the goal or we'll take a break. But probably revise the goal. Most likely. Currently, we are on day 65. We are on currently day 65 right now. So we got 35 more days to go until we hit day 100, which is still a long time away, don't get me wrong, but I think it is a realistic and manageable goal as opposed to just leaving it unopened. That's not the word I was looking for. Something. Yeah, I don't know. Can't think of the word, but rather than just leaving it there, I think that is a very obtainable goal, and it is like rational, and it's also like thought out, which is all things that my goals usually are not. So I think those are really, really good things for us. So there's a lot of children playing out in the street. I know that's kind of random, but in case you hear the random children yelling, they are out there. They are out there in droves, and they are most definitely children of the corn, for sure. For sure. Also, you may be correct, Latte. I am a bit tired. But tired does not really... Well, I don't know. Maybe it does affect me. Maybe it does affect me. But I basically have to wait 27 more days until Christmas is over, and then I will rest. Then we will rest. As much as we can. Come here, dude. Pop him on the head. Pop him on the head. I forgot to put on my chest piece just in case they start laser beaming me. Freaking laser beaming fish. How dare you? You defy me. Dun, 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 dun. How do you feel about PvE extraction shooter Sea of Thieves hybrid? I can't even imagine what that would look like. I can't even imagine what that would look like. What I am excited about, however, is Path of Exile. New update drops in December 13th. And we will definitely be making a new character. What the fuck is that? There's this game available for free this weekend. I work all weekend, so that's not very good. Not very good. What's the game? I'm listening. What's the game? Sea of Thieves PvE extraction. Find Viking's lack of faith disturbing. What lack of faith? It's called Wild Gates. You could try one game for 30 minutes. I could do that. I won't do that. But I could do that. You are correct. I do have the technical capabilities of doing such a task. I could do that. We will not be doing that, but that's not a lack of faith. That's an abhorrent gastral creation. I don't know. It's something. I don't really like extraction games, to be honest with you. We're on our own with the ice people. Yes. Is there ice people in this game? That's a weird thing to have. Ice people. I was not expecting the term ice people. What kind of weapons do you have in the game? Crazed ice worm. Alright, well that slightly intrigues me. The way he initially described it did not sound appealing. But crazed ice worm does sound kind of appealing. You might have me on that one. The tracks enemies. Okay. You're also on a spaceship. What the fuck? What is this shit? A spaceship. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. Don't like when you take their stuff. You guys know I don't play shooting games, right? The last one I played was probably Valorant for like a week. I've seen you shoot loads of things. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take your filth out of the gutter. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is it a strategy-based game? Let's pretend there's space spiders. How would space spiders help us? Oh god, I have triggered the bear. I have triggered her. Hello. Hello. I know, I sat up in my chair, huh? You can't shoot your way out. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I not done? Yeah, I don't think so. I will look it up at some point tonight. And I guess I will look up the gameplay footage and see if it sounds enticing in any meaningful way. But I don't really feel that happening. Don't feel that happening. Fuck, I'm so tired. You could watch Secrets VOD. I mean, that counts as gameplay, so I might do that. I will watch the last 5 minutes of your VOD. I could do that. I can do that. We got... You got what? What is that fucking word? Delugged? What the fuck does that mean? Delugged? Overrun by hostiles. Is that a real word, or is that a game that term that the game has used? If that's a real word, I have never heard that word in my life. Deluge. Okay, saying it phonetically does not help here. I still don't think I've ever seen it. I don't think I've ever seen or heard of that. It's not a common... It's not a common thing here in the States to go around deluging things. How dare you have slutty English? How dare you? You also leave off that Oxford comma, don't you? You dirty girl. Not using the Oxford comma. Oh my. Oh, we forgot to get the sand, bro. Jesus Christ. Americans struggling to learn their own language. Meme is real. I mean, yeah. I would say I have like a mid-level vocabulary. And sometimes I can sound eloquent, but more often than not, like, no. I've definitely like never read a book or anything that has that word in it either. Okay, good news is we'll get all this sand back at some point, so I'm not too worried about spending it. Let's go back. Not too worried about spending it. Dun, dun. I mean, it is a real thing, though. Like, I would say a lot of Americans do not actually speak. How unpleasant. Wow. Wait, what's unpleasant? I'm too tired to, like, actually figure out what we're saying here. It's fine. It's fine. The real question is, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Because I personally wouldn't do fucking anything for a Klondike bar. Those things are fucking nasty, dude. Like, not good. What's that? A Klondike bar is a sort of ice cream sandwich, I suppose. It's a layer of chocolate with some kind of ice cream under the layer of chocolate sandwiched into a square shape. There's a bear on the ad, and it's like, what would you do for a Klondike bar? And, like, the whole rest of the commercial is just fixated on the weird things that people would do to obtain a Klondike bar. And, like, also shows them doing some of those weird things to obtain the Klondike bar. It's very weird. Very weird. No better than the Wonder Ball, I suppose, but, you know. It is not scrumptious. It's like fake ice cream. It's not like real ice cream. And it's just, it's very average. Very, very average. How are we gonna do that? Also, I didn't think that anything could spawn up here, and there's creepers. Which is weird. You turn the pack and it says frozen dessert contains no milk. Yeah, 100%. That's exactly what it is. I'm sure. I'm sure it does. It's just like fake ultra pasteurized garbage. Garbaggio. Echo, it's okay. Are you looking up the package of this, of the Klondike bar? Made with edible vegetable oil. Echo. Hey, enough. Enough. Oh, girl, bear. Good girl. No, we have shit like that too. You're just assuming? Oh, yeah, fair. I don't know. I feel like America, in terms of like the food that is here, is some of the most unhealthy, chemically imbalanced bullshit that you can have on the planet, to be honest. Like, we just passed a law, like, this year about fucking red 40 in our food. Like, literally this year. Echo, shush. Hush. Yeah, I don't care. Shush. shit. America tries. No, we don't. We absolutely do not. That's the horrid part. We don't even know what's in our food. I mean, the regulations are bullshit, to be honest. Well, I don't know. I feel like in the UK, for example, the regulations are so much better than ours. Because there's no red 40, there's no yellow dye, there's no blue dye, there's no green dye or whatever the fuck. Like, it's just like food. As opposed to chemically induced bullshit. No enforcement. I don't know. We have so many bad food things here, though. And it's even worse because if you want to eat healthy, expect that you will be spending a lot more money to attempt to eat healthy. Like, expect that you will be spending a lot more money. Like, you want to go to the cookie aisle, you can get, like, cookies, like, 2 for $5. You know, 2 packages of cookies for $5. That same $5 gets you, like, 1 head of broccoli. Like, it's actually kind of crazy how the difference in those things is. Can't hit this dude. Can't hit you. No, I'm not even close. Rude ass. Europe has its shit figured out? Yeah, for sure. Especially like Italy. Like, you can go and eat pasta and pizza every day and like lose weight there because it's like actually good. Guess our one saving grace we have is even if you don't eat. Wait. I guess one saving grace we have is even you don't eat packaged food raw. Oh, even if you don't eat packaged food raw. Raw ingredients is cheap and readily available. Yeah, that's fair. I would say ours is not... Like, it's readily available, but at the cost of a lot of money. Ours is not cheap. It is not cheap at all. You got to go to like the farmers markets and stuff to get like good, cheap-ish produce. But even then, it's just like if you don't cook with it or use it almost the day or two after you got it, it's just going to go bad. So it's like, it's real rough to try and make like all healthy foods and such too. Every market's a farmer's market? Oh, wow. Yeah, we don't have that. We do not have that. There are markets you can go to, but it's like a Saturday or Sunday thing. Like, that's like the only day that the farmer's market is even fucking open. And who the hell wants to go to the damn farmer's market on a Saturday or Sunday? Not me. Not friggin' me, I'll tell you that. I don't know. I would love if there was like a better alternative to food, though. Like something that is affordable, something that is chemically responsible and has as little chemicals endowed into it as possible. And something that's healthy for you and filling that doesn't require you to eat a lot of it, you know? But that's, I think, almost impossible. Genuinely. At this stage, I think that is almost impossible to do that. Like, it's just, you can't. There's no real easy way to do it like that. The stage, yeah. 2025 is the current stage that we are in. And we haven't seen the boss battle yet, but we know it's coming. We know it's coming. But, like, even places that used to be ridiculously cheap, although not healthy, you can't even eat there anymore either. Like, if you wanted McDonald's, like, all of their shit has, like, tripled in price as well. And it definitely is not healthy for you, so it's hard to say. Very, very hard to say, for sure. No, fine dine with trash food. Yeah, kinda. And they got rid of all of their play centers and replaced them with these, like, adult McDonald's that just look like they are going through a divorce and they lost their kids and they have to pay their ex-wife alimony. It's terrible. It's terrible. They, like, stole McDonald's' youth, is what it seems like. Like, they had the youth, and then they were like, yeah, this isn't working anymore. Send it back. It's like, damn, dude. I miss the ball pit. Or I miss the play thing, you know? It's not the same. It's not the same. It's never the same. We are getting very close to the end of our box. This actually was not that bad. I mean, there's still quite a bit more. And then we have to do sectioning off these things as well. Find filling food for 4. I don't actually know how much a Big Mac is here, to be honest with you. Didn't mean to rap. I don't know how much a Big Mac is here. When I used to, like, eat McDonald's like that, it was never a Big Mac that I was eating anyway. To go back to an earlier segue, it was usually a McChicken that I was eating, if anything, from McDonald's. And way, 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 way back in the day, like 10 plus years ago, 15 plus years ago at this point, I don't know, long ass time ago, there used to be chicken selects, which was like all white meat chicken, and it was like high quality fucking chicken. It cost a fortune, but like it was like so good. I know why they got rid of it too, because even though people were like buying it or whatever, it's a lot more difficult to maintain real chicken than it is like anything else. So like I understand why they got rid of it, but it's sad. Delicious. Let me see here. Price of a Big Mac in 2025. Average price for a Big Mac in 2025 is $5.79. Some cities averaging over 7. A recent promotional shows a Big Mac meal for $8. $8. Are there chicken nuggets any good there? They're not good per se, but they're like a staple of McDonald's that hasn't changed in 50 years or, you know, however long they've been invented. They're just what they are. 2-week-old frozen chicken served cold. Now, they're usually steaming hot, and they usually will make them fresh. especially if you get there, you know, at like lunchtime or whatever. But they're not cold by any stretch of the imagination. Not cold. Okay, let's grab that. I guess I should sleep just so you guys can see over there, but meh. I want to work through the night so that I'm not like wasting the Minecraft days. How's our elytra doing? 160. Okay. You've never seen hot chicken nuggets from McDonald's, really? That's very weird. But, like, McDonald's in other countries also have some, like, weird shit, too, that America does not have. Like, you can get really weird items at different McDonald's around the world. Very weird shit. Oh, excuse me. Jesus H. Christ. The rest of the menu decent. I don't think that there's like anything good on the US McDonald's menu. People really like the fillet of fish, I guess. But I've never tried a fillet of fish, so I don't know if it is, you know, all that in a bag of chips. But I've heard people like that a lot for whatever reason. The fillet of fish is usually like a very highly recommended item. Which, like, when I'm thinking fish, I am not thinking McDonald's, personally. You know? Like, that just seems wrong. It just seems very, very wrong. But, you know what else seems wrong about it? Is there's cheese on it. There's like fucking American cheese on a fish sandwich. Like, what are we doing? Don't put cheese on fish, man. You can put cheese on like a shrimp scampi, right? You can put cheese on like, I don't know, very few fish, I feel like. Yeah, there's fucking American cheese on the fish sandwich. Which is why I can't believe that it's good at all, because that sounds terrible. It sounds absolutely terrible. Maybe I'm a hater here, I don't know. Like, maybe there's something about the sandwich that I just don't know. And it's actually been a drug front for the last 60 years, you know? Maybe, I don't know. But it's not good, I'll tell you that. You know what's the biggest, like, drug front in history as well? I can't prove it. I've never seen any proof of it. But I highly speculate that Mattress Firm is actually just some kind of money laundering scheme. Mattress Firm is absolutely a money laundering scheme. Never heard of them. They are a big mattress retailer. You go in and there's one employee working at any given time. And they don't sell a whole lot of mattresses. Their mattresses are also very, very expensive, between like $1,400 and $9,000, like crazy amounts of money. And the employee that is there will let you try the bed for like 2 hours. Like, they don't give a fuck. You can lay in the bed for fucking 2 hours. They just do not give a fuck. which is weird because you'd think they would if they were based off of commission, which they are. So you'd think they'd want you to buy the mattress, but they don't. I don't know. Like, they don't really give a fuck if you buy the mattress. I also have a similar suspicion about any American Chinese restaurant. Any American Chinese takeout restaurant. I genuinely think that they are all a part of the same family. And I don't mean like hereditary family. I mean like, as far as like the government of China is like controlling us subtly by introducing Chinese food into our economy. Like, it genuinely feels like they all have the exact same menu. They all taste almost identical. And then what they're trying to really do is just give Americans diabetes. They're trying to win a war of attrition here. Over the course of, 100 years or whatever, they will slowly give everyone diabetes. And with those diabetes, we will become slower and less agile. The slower we become, the more they can enact their master plan, whatever that is. I don't know. It seems so weird, so sketchy, though, to me. You're telling me every single one of these Chinese restaurants, one, sounds the same, two, has the same posters, has the same golden cat thing in all of their lobbies, has the same really shitty dull color on all of their things. They all have a lunch special. They all have the exact same things that they sell. They always have a Coke cooler. None of them have Pepsi. It's always like a Coke cooler, and it's like usually Coke cans that they bought from the supermarket that they're selling back at $2 a piece. It's like crazy, though, because I swear, what you doing? We are talking about how Chinese food as a whole is likely to be a plot to give all Americans diabetes. Well, simultaneously, we are filling in lines of sand in our Guardian farm here so that it is easier to drain it once we have all the lines in place. And earlier, if you would like a recap, we were also talking about spiky nipples. And I'm not really sure why Latte started that conversation, but he should be appalled for it. And I actually can't believe he roped us into that conversation. MSG, yeah, 100%. 100%. I'm older than you. No, it was entirely his fault. He dragged me down this pit of despair talking about spiky nipples for like 25 minutes. This man is fucking deranged. I can't believe it. See, he's trying to defend himself from his abhorrent crimes. He's trying so desperately to be the hero, when in all actuality, he was just the villain that we sought to destroy. For shame. For fucking shame. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a weird series of conversations today, though. To sum things up in the perfect, the perfect amalgamation of words and synopses. It's been a weird series of conversations today. This man started talking the other day about penises randomly. No, I was specifically talking about rhino beetles, first of all. And then you guys turned my sweet and innocent thing into something nice. I have added that to the list now. That thing has been added to the list, by the way. Learn how to crop my webcam. That has been added to the list. I don't know when I'll get to it, but that has been added to the list. Because I'm sure there's a way, I just don't know what that is. But I also feel like if I do that, then I no longer can support the hashtag not professional tag, so I don't know. That seems like a dicey turn there. Because I'd really still like to support that. And if I find a way to make my camera actually, like, look, I don't know. That seems bad. Hello? I am at a like if I do many more things, you're gonna start calling me professional, and we can't have that. We just can't. Can't have that. Like, the fact that I'm already working on making 200 different sub alerts is kind of fucking crazy. But that is not going to make me professional, so it's fine. In case you're wondering why I'm making 200 also, you can have the... All it means to be professional is that you are better at looking stuff up than the other guy. Yeah, I mean, I would say I am good at looking stuff up. However, I don't want to because I'm lazy. But we're making 200 custom sub alerts because I feel like it. I don't know. I've kind of started this quest for myself, and slowly but surely I am adding these random numbers of sub goals or sub streaks, gifted subs. There we go. That's the word. So, obviously, you can gift up to 200, right? Will someone ever do 200? I fucking hope not, because I would not know what to do with myself if someone did, right? But I kind of want to make 1 through 200. So if you gift any different number of subs, both anonymous or with a name, we'll do the same alert so that I don't have to make 400. I would like a different sound effect. Fucking Christ. Force me. Force me. Force me. Daddy. Force me. 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 Force me, Daddy. Force me, Daddy. Daddy. Force me, Daddy. I still don't know why that hits as hard as it does. Like, there is no reason at all that should have hit as hard as it does. Like, there's zero reason that he should have gone that fucking hard on it. Zero reason. But he did. He did that for all of us. Yeah, he did. He sure fucking did. I don't know, maybe when we go to get our next remix, we go to the same dude. Because why the fuck not, right? He was like, I'm going to make this a banger and make this jerk famous. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I could also just record myself saying a bunch of random fucking phrases and give them to him as like samples that he could mix into the beat and make remixes, which also sounds very fun. I don't know. That sounds like very fun. Just take like Viking out of context. Just take me out of context saying crazy off the cusp shit, and then we remix it and you use some of it as like, oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. What if I gave him instructions that was like, you can only use things that I have said and recorded to make all of the beats and sounds. So like you can down tempo my voice, you can up tempo my voice, you can make it slower, you can make it faster, you can deepen it, you can make it higher, and you can only use things that I've said to make an awesome beat. He's not playing Minecraft. No, he is not playing Minecraft. That, I wonder if that's possible. But like just using anything that I've said, I wonder if it would be possible to make up a thing. A karaoke redeem. I can't sing. I cannot sing. I made one channel reward point where I sang, and I was criticized heavily, in fact. That's the point of karaoke. Yeah, fair. That's fair. It's more fun if you're like drunk though, or like you're at a bar or you're with friends. Like, and the friends are also singing, to be clear. If you're the only one singing, it's not quite the same. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. We're actually making progress. I don't know. I would like to issue that challenge though, and just see if it's something that that dude or someone else could do. Like I'll create like a template or whatever, and then I'll give a list of like, I don't know, 30 random sound effects that I make or something. And then using these 30 random sound effects, you can tune them however you want. You can pitch them however you want. Could you make a banger remix with them? That's what I would like to know. Because I think it would be really fucking cool. Especially if it somehow came out really, really good. Like, I'd be like, what the fuck? And then I'd play you guys, like, the individual sound effects that came with it and be like, this was made from this. And it's like, wow. I don't know. That sounds really, really fun to me, though. And if I had any musical talent myself, I would already be doing that. Is there a reason you aren't using a piston pusher? I forgot how to build it. And I also think that I can place faster here than I can with a piston pusher. I genuinely think that I can do this way faster by hand than anyone could with a piston pusher. Piston and button can work. Did that in the nether for clearing lava. Ugh, sounds awful. Sounds awful. I just know you have to, like, after 12 blocks, you have to rebuild the machine, and the time it takes for you to, like, rebuild the machine after 12 blocks, I could finish more. Yeah, but don't you have to, like, make a whole ass piston pushing machine? So, like, you start in one area, then you go to the next area, and then you have to make like 10 different machines, and then you can just sit there and play sand. But otherwise, I don't think you can, right? I don't know. I don't think it's taking us that long to do it this way either. Like, it's really not all that bad. It is really not that bad. Plus, we're almost done. Just the lava in the nether. You absolutely can for this. I just... meh. Sometimes you gotta get your hands dirty. Your metaphorical hands. You like machines in Minecraft? Yeah, we don't really use machines here. Of any kind. Like, I had a moss farm, but I unloaded the chunks, and now it doesn't work, and I don't know how to fix it. Without watching the tutorial again, which I don't want to do. And, like, rebuilding it from scratch because it broke somehow. We often make things pretty way over having any kind of function at all as well. That's just what we do. Beauty over function. Yeah, look at that. We're almost done. Almost done. Oh, I keep forgetting to put on my thing. It's way down here now. It's way down here. We're gonna need to get some floor. If we don't get some floor, we have to go all the way down to the depths there, and I don't really want to do that. Don't really want to do that, I don't think. I'm also wondering if we should have to keep the fortress here. Or if we don't, I need to think of some rules over here, because this area is technically a different area than that of our main base, so we may want to think of some different rules here that could apply, but I don't know what I want yet. No idea what I could possibly do in a small space like this. Like, what would our rule have to be to make that challenging for me? I'm not sure. Not sure. But I definitely do want to think of some rules for this, because I think it will add a nice balance. I like having rules at all of my bases because it actually just makes me more creative. I don't want rules like, you can only use a wooden pickaxe. That's the stupidest shit ever. Like, I don't want rules that are going to make it grindy and not fun for me. I want rules that are going to require me to think outside of the box to make things look pretty and be creative about it, which those rules are a lot harder to think of, but anytime I've done any of those rules, they're really, really fun. Like, I still think that my favorite rule that I ever did was you are not allowed to terraform at all. The only thing you're allowed to do is replace... So, like, if this was the ground, you're allowed to replace this block with a different one. Each area more unique? Yes, I agree. I like them. So enjoy your drive, and we probably will not be streaming for that much longer, as it is very late because I took a fat nap today. A fat nap. Yeah, we gotta put that down in order to get it. You can lurk while you drive. Why does that sound so familiar? You can't see me. Haha. You can't see me, little fish. Can't wait till they add sharks to this game. Shark bait, hoo ha ha. Oh, this is deep as shit. Why is this so deep, man? So deep. Alright, we need one more inventory, and then we can actually start the draining process next time. Draining takes far longer, by the way, than anything else, I feel like. What's that? A little underwater rune. Nice. Very nice. Still really need to finish the back of that also. Hi, bear. Oh, Jesus. Hey. You're so aggressive, huh? Get rid of the kelp. How's our inventory? Not great. How many stacks do you think we need to do the bottom? Like 5, maybe? Five, and then... Are we out of sand? That's not good. We're out of sand. Shit. Excuse me, Jesus. Jeez. Rude ass tree, you stopped me from flying. How dare you? I know, we're good. We have more. I do need to get a repair on the elytra first here before we go back. Before we go back here. Let's see. Take this one off and put it there, I guess. There you go. Oh. Awkward. That one did not do as much as I had hoped it would. Let's try this one, I guess, then. And we'll just put one of our wet sponges in there. We just need to heal our elytra, and that's it. There we go. Elytra fully healed. We're good to go. You can sleep while I drive. Did I put the rockets up here? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I can. Hi, floppy ear girl. Hello. Hold on, bear. I know, I know. Alright, I would like to finish this part first, though. Finishing this, it looks so cool just randomly doing it like that. Like, obviously, some of these are way easier to do than the others, but it's fine. Let's see, we got that. Down, 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 a burning ring of fire. Whack, whack, whack. Ow. Stuck on fucking seaweed. Sir, go away. Go away. You cheeky little bastards. Get away. Dude, why is there so many of them? Holy shit. I did not mean to place sponges there. Did not mean to place sponges there. That's okay. Alright, this is the dangerous part for sure. Ow. Get in there. Stay. Dude, there's so many of them. Oh. Let's go back to our door. Go away. Go away! This is the one part where it would definitely be extremely beneficial. Ow, ow. Stop. Also, we got it. Stop placing the fucking sponge! Stop it! God damn. I'm gonna lose it. Bop you on the head. Go away. No one likes you. Not your mama, your papa, your bald-headed granny. Dude, where are you guys coming from? Oh. I knew that. I knew that. Bop. 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 Okay, how many more of you do I have to whack before you just stop? Bop. Bop. We're so close. Stop! Just stop shooting me with your laser beams, dude. Stop. Just... Come here. Stop. Just stop. That's it. That's all you need to do. Alright. Good. Now we can do this without being attacked by all the freaking laser beams. Alright. Let's continue the journey. Draining the inside of this is also problematic, by the way, because you have to... Like, you drain it, and then you have to get rid of the sand, but then you have to, like, put sand in it again to drain it all. It's just not the greatest. That's okay. It's okay. Wow, this is way deeper than I thought it was also. Even with the stone that we placed there, it's way, way deeper. Which I probably shouldn't have placed stone because I'm going to forget why I put that stone there and forget that that's the bottom. Which is not great. Alright, let's finish this bad boy off here. Chef Boyardee. Chef Boyardee it up. Dude, what is my neighbor doing? Holy shit. Neighbors, children, doggos. They're all out to get me, I swear. They are. Okay, hopefully we have enough sand to finish this part. Hopefully we have enough sand. Because I really don't want to go back again. Alright, let's keep... Still got to do a couple more of the sand dividers here. And unfortunately, we do have to go to the deepest depth here, which is shitty. Very shitty. Like right here is the next one. bum, bum. Come on, please hold out, sand. Hold out just a little bit longer, my guy. You could potentially make it into the 21st century. We have lost a lot of sand here, though. I know we'll regain it at some point, but still a lot to lose. Look how deep these things are. Holy shit, we're not going to have enough. We're not going to have enough, man. Okay, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we gotta do one here. These arches are kind of in the way as well. Hey, arches, calm yourself here, sir. Bum, 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 bum. Gotta make sure you sand it all. Don't want to let any of it stay there. All right. Let's see here. Damn it. We've misplaced so many blocks of sand as well. Oh, look at that. There's a shitload of creepers up here now, by the way. For some reason, I thought they couldn't spawn up there, but I guess that makes sense that they can. Unfortunate. Deeply, deeply unfortunate. I don't even know if we'll be able to finish this one here, though, without getting more sand. Which we really don't have a whole lot of right now. And I know that very soon my middle mouse click is not going to rejuvenate any more of the sand into my inventory there. Okay, and we gotta do one more of these. 1, 2, here. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough. That's okay. That's okay. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Let's get all of that going, and this is where we run out of sand. All right. Oh, we got a little bit more. Doesn't matter which side we put it on. I know that we're not going to have enough, so it doesn't really matter. Under the arches again. We're so close, but we're not going to be able to make it, and that is depressing. 3, 2, 1. Out of sand. Shitty. Alright, well, we'll have to finish that a little bit next time, I think. We are going to go ahead and give that a... call it a day, I guess. I don't know what I was actually trying to say, but we're going to go ahead and call it a day there. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for chatting, for lurking, and I appreciate you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow for another day. Ciao.